Hello, Salibonani, Linjani, Mangwanani. For those who are new to this channel, my name is Gwyneth and I'm a mom to this wonderful human being named Joy. She's my daughter. She's turning 6 this year. She's the one who keeps the channel alive because she's got gorgeous hair that is growing. And in this channel, I'm encouraging you to like, subscribe, and comment because you will enjoy it. I'm not a hairdresser by profession. I'm just a mom trying new things at home, and I would like to share those ideas with you as well and encourage everybody that it's possible to do it from home. Every time we post something, we make sure that it's exciting, it's new, it's artistic, it's creative, but it's also easy and convenient for a busy mom like me. With the products I usually use are cheap and available, easy to find on eBay or Amazon. So you will see with this hairstyle, that is for the first time I tried yellow. It's because Joy asked for it. Normally I use red, black, or white because she'll be going to school and her school demands that we use those colors, which is quite understandable because they are part of her uniform. But this time, we tried yellow. The first thing you need to do is to section the hair from ear to ear. I used the back of a towel comb, which is the metallic one. It was easy to do because the hair has been washed and blow dried. I usually dry the hair naturally. Just by after wash, I usually do African threading and let it dry. But this time I used a blow dryer, and I do that once a year because I usually when I blow dry her hair, I notice that it gets very thin, and I don't like that. And then the second thing you have to do is section the hair at the front, so that the front line also joins the line that runs from ear to ear. Then at the back again, you section the hair at the center, and then there's 2 sections at the back, 2 sections at the front. Okay, so I'm going to start doing Benny and Betty, or amabanzi. That's what we call them in my country. I did put some edge control, and you are going to see from this video how I use it. It's the Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Paste, and I got it from Amazon. So I just put a little. I hardly use it, but these days I noticed that it just keeps the hair very neat, and it just makes it look tight, although it won't be tight. So I'm still gonna buy one of those products I see some other hairdressers use, although I'm not a hairdresser. I did mention I'm just a mommy trying it. There's this watch like thing that they use to put the gel on when they are doing the hair. I'm gonna try and get it, but I'm quite happy putting the gel at the back of my hands, just like our moms used to do back home when we were growing up. So the back section is going to be Ben and Betty, 2 parts. So I do tiny sections and then overlap each banzi, or each section I overlap over another. I usually have a challenge with this kind of Benny and Betty, but this time I really tried my best, concentrated, and I think I am ready to go with this one. Normally I prefer the crisscross one, where you crisscross, you section hair into 2, then you crisscross one bun from one bun to the other, but on the other side. But this one, I plait 2 separate buns, and then the first bun I would have plaited, I make sure it overlaps the second one, and the first band goes to the third one, the second one goes to the fourth one, and so on and so on. And it's gonna come out, you're gonna see as we go on with the video. So just stay in touch, keep watching, and I'm going to be explaining as we go on. Hopefully I'll manage to convince you to subscribe, because you're gonna have fun. Just stay with me and trust the journey with me. Thank you. You see, you guys, I spoke about overlapping. So I hope you noticed what I meant. I'm going to show you this time what I meant, where the other bun at the back goes and overlaps, or just, like that. It overlaps on the one in front, and then, you connect it to the next bun and plate. So like sort of you have two sections, 1 and 2. One just goes over 2 to connect with 3, and then 2 will go over 3 to connect with 4. That's how this pattern comes out. As for the thread, I used yarn or wool. I bought it on Amazon as well, but so that it has this beautiful effect, I just sort of no, I didn't triple it. I made it times 5 strands of thread, so that it's big, and it will make it look really, really neat and strong. And sometimes with natural hair, if you just use one thread, it will just break. Yeah, I noticed that the thread that I was using wasn't that strong, so I decided to make it into times 5, and yeah, so far it's working, and the thread is quite soft, so it's easy for me to bend the plaited hair as I go along, because that's what is important, to be able to bend it. So you will be seeing the finished product very soon. I'm quite impressed with myself, because this is one of the hairstyles I have a weakness on. Normally I do well when it's the nickel plate, which I also learned on my own. But with this one, I think it's just the technique. It just needs someone who is articulate. So I'm just gonna show you how it will look like. Just bear with me a moment. Yeah, can you see? It has come out well. Look, that's how it's looking now. And yeah, it's really, it's made me happy, because I've never ever done it this way before. So at the front, like I explained earlier, I use some gel. It's still the same. I just put a little bit though. This is how it looks after I've smoothened it down with blueberry based curl control paste. Then I'll put a scrunch there, or some elastic made of fabric. I don't know what you call it, but I call it a scrunchie. So I put it there. So with the front hair, this time I decided I'm not gonna plait it, because last week I had done nickel threading, and I just want the hairline to rest. And then I sectioned some small part at the front, because my daughter always asks if she could have like something hanging, and I always say no, because she tends to pull it. But I think she deserves it this time. She really tried, did her chores, bagged and bagged. So just to go with the theme color yellow, I also put a yellow scrunch at the front. And then I decided to do a 2-strand twist. Initially, I thought I'd do a 3-strand twist, but I noticed that the hair was thin, so it was better to just go with the 2-strand twist. Oh my God, This is always like a tongue twister for me, but at least I managed 2 strand twist. So I did it at the front there. I wonder how she's gonna cope with it, because she really can't tolerate anything hanging. But so far so good. She seems happy, because she suggested it, because she asked for it. So it's important for you guys to also listen to your children. Just make sure you do the hairstyles that they want, as long as they are not crazy and are not gonna get them in trouble at school. Yeah, so that's so far that's how I've gone with this hairstyle. So I'm gonna be showing you how we did the bun at the top of the head with the rubber bands. Okay, so just stay with me. As you can see, section the hair at the top into 3, and using the yellow rubber bands, sort of just did some the normal we do with rubber bands, some little knots. Those rubber bands my daughter is handing me have been in olive oil, because at least it helps them not to stick on the hair or to break the hair. So when I remove them, it will be quite easy to remove. I do have a video which shows how to remove rubber bands. If you would have forgotten to use olive oil or any oil, you can easily remove rubber bands by using lots of shampoo. Just slides off the hair. But I make sure I use olive oil in case that one doesn't work out as well. So there's always a backup plan. So as you can see, there's three strands there, and I'm gonna show you how I go on to make a bun, a nice yellow spotty bun. Okay, so just continue watching with me. Okay, and it's nice because Joy is taking part as well. She gets to give me the rubber bands, and she's enjoying that. Okay, so just make sure you fluff the hair so that it brings out that effect of that ball effect. It makes it easy for it to puff off, because it's always nice to have hair that's got volume, which is what I've noticed with our natural hair. Okay, it's got volume. So this is me now making the bun. Okay, I use lots of rubber bands obviously to secure the hair, because I didn't have pins. I'm sure some people can use pins, but basically what you do is just take those strands that you'd have made and just twist them over each other to make a nice ball. So you are gonna see how it's gonna come out. I hope it's an easy hairstyle for you mamas to try it at home, and then also give me feedback, because I really depend on your comments for me to improve. Now, can you see from the side how it looks? Can you see also from the side? Yeah, I hope you like it. And look at the back. This is how the back looks, with both of the sides done. And voila, I've done both of them, and there you go. This is how the hairstyle looks like. Of course, I'm gonna accessorize it, and bam, there you go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay in touch, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell. Bye. Well,